Hi, Genki here. The hype for the Final Fantasy series is building up with the upcoming releases of Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I'll be covering as much as I can on both games and their launches in and around Japan. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help out the channel. The activity around Final Fantasy 16 is coming to a climax with the Final Fantasy 16 pre-launch event happening on June 11th. In Los Angeles. I fully expect the demo to get dropped on that day, and loads of streamers will be live streaming the game on their streaming channels. The game looks amazing, and with Naoki Yoshida and team really putting their all into this game, it looks like it will be a super amazing experience with stylish action gameplay and a wild roller coaster story with high production values that will make it a top contender for Game of the Year 2023. There are currently some reports going around about Square Enix being panicked about low pre-order numbers, but I believe once the reviews come out, the game will do super well and will be a big hit. And then we have the exciting build-up to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, with the Final Fantasy Remake Twitter account recently teasing something coming soon, with daily developer comments dropping every day. As soon as the first comment dropped with the number 1 attached to it, I knew it could be building towards something. As I pointed out in my tweet here, I said today, June 2nd, we got developer comment number 1, and if we get a comment every day, developer comment number 7 will be on June 8th, the day of the Summer Game Fest. Let's go! Basically saying how this seems like a cool marketing campaign that is building up to something big, and it just so happens to work out that the 7th day of these comments would land on June 8th and the Summer Game Fest. We know how Nomura likes to be cryptic and leave surprises for his fans in messages, like he does with the Kingdom Hearts series, so this can all be an elaborate marketing scheme to build up excitement towards more information or hopefully a trailer at the Summer Games Fest. Also, let's consider the Jeff Keighley factor, with Square Enix growing their relationship with him and more frequently attending his events. One thing we cannot argue is Jeff Keighley's power and influence in the gaming industry, with his events like the Game Awards, pulling in mass audiences of millions and millions of viewers each year, and each year getting bigger and bigger. His events have really become a key milestone for game companies. If we think about Jeff Keighley and how the Game Awards help spread recognition of games like Elden Ring to become massive hits through the constant hype we saw at the Game Awards. And I think this is the kind of thing that Square Enix are looking to build upon and create a good relationship with Jeff Keighley to help promote their games at his shows. We can see this with Final Fantasy 16 being a big part of Game Awards last year, with Yoshi P showing up on stage. The upcoming Game Awards music concert also features orchestral music from Final Fantasy 16, with some input from Final Fantasy 16 composer Masayoshi Soken. We also see in the recently dropped Summer Game Fest hype video, Final Fantasy 16 and Foam Stars both feature from Square Enix. Although Jeff says that not all the things shown in the hype video mean that they will be in the show, but 2 Square Enix games in the hype trailer is definitely a good sign that we could see something good from Square Enix at the Summer Game Fest. The countdown to the Summer Game Fest is on its way, with currently 4 developer comments dropped and 3 more left remaining. The first developer comment was from Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth producer Yoshinori Kitase. The question was, how is the development progressing on Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? And he answered, development is progressing smoothly and according to plan. We are currently working on nailing down a release date for the game. Next we had developer comment number 2. The question was, how will players journey through the world outside of Midgar in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth? This time Rebirth director Naoki Hamaguchi answered, players will be able to journey across the wide and multifaceted world with a high degree of freedom, experiencing a myriad of different stories along the way. The third developer comment was from story and scenario writer Kazushige Nojima. The question was, what are some of the key things to look forward to in the Final Fantasy Rebirth story? He answered, players will witness a chain of narrative developments that lie at the very heart of the Final Fantasy VII story, while discovering each character's destiny. And then most recently, we've got developer comment number 4. and the question was, do I need to play Final Fantasy VII Remake in order to enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Returning co-director Motomu Toriyama answered, no, we have made preparation so that players who did not get the chance to play the first game can fully enjoy Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So we are getting these comments every day that are teasing us more and more about what to expect from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A release date dropping soon, a more vast and expanded world to explore, amazing developments and character twists in the story, and they are preparing the game so that newcomers to the franchise can easily jump in. I'm super excited for the next 3 developer comments, and I think we could be seeing comments from Final Fantasy VII composer Masashi Hanauzu and also Final Fantasy VII Remake's battle director Teruuki Endo, while the last comment on day 7 is most likely to be from Tetsuya Nomura. It is super exciting, and it will be super interesting to once all 7 comments drop, and so far all signs are pointing towards the Summer Game Fest. Also, could we see Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis being shown at the Summer Game Fest too? It is due for a closed beta test this summer, according to Cyber Agent, the parent company of the game's developer Applebot. All in all, it's a super exciting time to be a Final Fantasy fan, with the release of Final Fantasy XVI, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Ever Crisis. Are you looking forward to the Summer Game Fest and the Final Fantasy XVI pre-launch celebration? The gameplay of Final Fantasy XVI looks amazing, and for Final Fantasy Rebirth, I can't wait to see what twists and turns await us in the remake project. Seeing all the classic characters and locations in 4K will be stunning, such as the Golden Saucer, Cosmo Canyon, and the Temple of the Ancients. I can't wait. Do you think we will see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the Summer Game Fest? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. You can support the channel by subscribing to my Patreon at patreon.com/genkigamer. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne!